Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Young and restless, Cain wants Lily back, and it's beginning to appear as though his plan to win her back may be more diabolical than we ever could have imagined possible, and it threatens to destroy not only a person's life, but also a newly formed family. Since revealing his true identity to his guests, Cain has made certain things abundantly clear. He wants Chancellor Industries and he wants his ex-wife Lily back. We've also learned that he doesn't like to take no for an answer, or so Amanda has warned. Something else we've discovered along the way is that Cain believes someone will try to kill him before the adventure in Nice comes to an end. Since we weren't privy to his conversation with Chance after revealing this little bombshell, we have no idea why he thinks this. Some of his guests are angry with his deception and are irked by the idea of his returning to Genoa City, but certainly there's no one who wants to murder him over it. It left us with questions, and a horrifying possible answer. Why would Cain call Chance to his chateau as a detective rather than alerting the French authorities about a possible attempt on his life? Well, it reeks of a setup. It's obvious none of Ashby's guests have any reason to want him dead, so there's a strong possibility he's laying the groundwork for a frame-up. Who would Cain want to frame? Why, Damien, of course. He'll need to get him out of the way in order to get Lily back. But that's not the only reason. Cain's aware that after handing Damien the keys to the kingdom, he was planning to jump ship to spy on him for the Winters family. During their first confrontation in the train car, Cain let it slip that he knew that's what Damien was planning. During their second confrontation, Cain issued Damien a warning, thus setting the scene to escalate the situation. Unfortunately for Damien, he's playing right into Cain's hands by being openly hostile and cozying up to Lily right under his nose. Given that Damien was fired by the man and they both want same woman, Chance will have no trouble assigning motive once Cain gets stabbed. Yes, stabbed. How do we know? Cain conveniently placed a knife collection in the same train car Damien was staying in, so naturally he picked one up and left his fingerprints all over it. How much do you wanna bet that becomes the attempted murder weapon? We say, attempted murder because the writers clearly didn't bring Cain back only to kill him off. Instead, the former con will make it appear as though he was attacked and let Damien take the fall, thus getting him out of the way where Lily's concerned while also making him pay the price for his disloyalty. How did Cain find out that Damien was planning to jump ship and spy on him for the Winters family? If our hunch is correct, someone snitched. It wasn't Amanda, who was unaware, and it wouldn't have been Devin or Nate, so that leaves the one other person who had some idea of the plan, Holden Novak. Ironic, considering he accused Damien of being a terrible friend. Imagine if Holden inadvertently helped set up his former friend for an attempted murder charge by supplying information to Cain behind his back. It's not a stretch given we suspect Novak is the one helping Ashby buy up prime real estate in Genoa City. If Cain's diabolical plan to take revenge on his former employee and eliminate him as competition for Lily's affections works, not only will Damien's life be destroyed, but Nate and Amy's newly formed family will be torn apart as well. What do you think, Soaps readers? It's been years since Cain Ashby walked away from Genoa City, a broken man, torn apart by lies, betrayal, and the loss of the one woman who ever truly had his heart, Lily Winters. But the winds of change are blowing, and what they carry with them is darker, more cunning, and infinitely more dangerous than anyone could have imagined. Cain is back, and this time, he's not playing nice. Act 1. The Return. Cain's re-entry into Genoa City isn't a grand affair. He doesn't make headlines or throw parties. Instead, he arrives under the radar, checking into the Grand Phoenix under an alias, with nothing but a leather bag and a firestorm of secrets. A chance sighting by Billy Abbott, always nosy, always suspicious, sparks the first whispers. Cain Ashby, he mutters to himself as he catches a glimpse of the Ossiate Society, sipping a drink in the shadows. This can't be good. Meanwhile, Lily, now thriving as Chancellor Winters' co-CEO, has her hands full navigating corporate drama and personal peace. She's in a committed relationship with a calm and grounded man, someone who brings her the stability she always craved. But the still waters of her life are about to be shattered. Act 2. The plan unfolds. Behind closed doors, Cain plots. He hasn't returned for a reunion. He's returned for redemption, in his eyes, at least. But it's not just about love. It's about control. Cain believes that he and Lily are destiny denied. He's convinced that the life they could have had was sabotaged, not by fate, but by people, Devin, Billy, even Lily herself. Step 1. Destroy Lily's current relationship. Kane starts small, digging into the background of Lily's boyfriend. Using an old contact in the Australian consulate, he uncovers financial irregularities tied to the boyfriend's past investments abroad. Then he leaks just enough to the press to set off a minor scandal, implicating Chancellor Winters by association. The damage is subtle, but it's enough to make Devon raise an eyebrow and Lily question her partner's judgment. Step 2. Gain sympathy. Kane makes a public appearance at Crimson Lights, just, coincidentally, running into Lily. Their meeting is charged with unresolved emotion. Kane, she breathes, stunned. What are you doing here? He offers a half smile, the same one that once made her melt. Just tying up loose ends. But what he's really doing is unspooling a thread that will unravel Lily's carefully rebuilt world. ACT 3. Alliances and Enemies. Kane doesn't work alone. Enter Colin Atkinson, Kane's father, back from hiding, apparently, reformed, but still slippery as oil. The two forge a shaky alliance. Colin wants money, Kane wants Lily. Their interests align, temporarily. Using Colin's network, Kane orchestrates a fake corporate bidding war that forces Chancellor Winters into a precarious position. When Lily discovers that the rival bidder is a shell company owned by a dummy corporation connected to Colin, her alarm bells go off. She goes straight to Devon. We're being played, she tells him. And I think Kane's behind it. Devon's face darkens. Then we shut him down. Together. But Kane is 2 steps ahead. He arranges for a mysterious whistleblower to send Lily incriminating evidence that suggests Devon has been siphoning funds from Chancellor Winters into a private holding. The documents are fabricated, but convincing enough to plant seeds of doubt. Now Lily doesn't know who to trust. ACT 4. The manipulation deepens. Meanwhile, Kane zeroes in on his emotional target. He, accidentally, runs into Lily's teenage twins during a school event. They've missed their father, and Kane plays the doting dad flawlessly, warm, kind, regretful. When Lily finds out, she's furious, but also conflicted. You had no right, she says, confronting him at his suite. I'm their father, Lily, Kane replies. I made mistakes, but I never stopped loving them. Are you? The raw sincerity in his voice, whether genuine or rehearsed, is almost enough to make her falter. Almost. But Lily's no longer the naive woman she once was. She's sharp, focused, and protective of the life she's rebuilt. You don't get to just show up and rewrite history, she warns. But Kane knows it's working. The cracks are forming. ACT 5. Friends turn foes. Things escalate when Billy Abbott uncovers Kane's manipulation of the Australian investment firm. He takes his findings to Jill, who confronts Kane in a fierce mother-son showdown. I gave you chance after chance, Kane, she spits. But you've crossed the line. Stay out of this, Kane replies coldly. This isn't about business. It's about family. Jill threatens to expose him, and Colin suddenly grows nervous. The old con man doesn't want the fallout landing on him. He tries to pull out, but it's too late. Kane's in too deep. Realizing the walls are closing in, Kane plays his final card. ACT 6. The Ultimate Betrayal. At a high-stakes Chancellor Winters board meeting, Kane crashes the session with a bombshell, a fabricated video showing Lily's boyfriend in a compromising situation with a competitor's representative. It's a deepfake, flawlessly executed. The board is stunned. Lily is humiliated. Her relationship ends in scandal. Devon is under investigation. The company's stock plummets. And Kane, he offers a shoulder to cry on. But Lily sees through it. I know what you did, she says in a bitter whisper, cornering him at the Grand Phoenix. You engineered all of this. You think by tearing down everything around me, I'll run back into your arms. Kane's face hardens. I never stopped loving you. Lily steps back, shaking her head. This isn't love, Kane. It's obsession. ACT 7. The Aftermath. Lily goes public. In a powerful press conference, she lays bare the scheme, exonerating Devon and clearing Chancellor Winters' name. For once, the truth wins. The authorities close in on Kane, and Colin vanishes once again, like smoke in the wind. As Kane is escorted out of society in handcuffs, he looks one last time at Lily, who watches from across the room, stoic and silent. You'll see, he says. One day, you'll understand. I did it all for us. But Lily already knows the truth. He did it all for himself. Epilogue. A New Dawn. Weeks later, Lily walks alone through Chancellor Park, the air crisp, the sun beginning to rise. Her life has been shaken, her trust tested, her love bruised. But she's stronger now. Devon joins her on the bench. No words are exchanged, just a quiet solidarity. Family endures. So does truth. And in the shadows, a new storm brews. Because though Kane's plan failed, echoes of his actions remain. Secrets still buried, lies still alive. Genoa City never sleeps, and drama never dies.